What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome to the channel. If it's your first time, please consider subscribing and leaving a like on this video. So today what we're going to do is last year I did do a kind of like tips and tricks for keeping down your backlog video. So if you want to check that out, please do so. But this is just a kind of like an update on where I'm at with the backlog, how I kind of tackle it nowadays, and how I construct it. And you can use this format too if you want to. So what I did was I found, you could find a few of these like Google Sheets of backlogs and how to track it and everything. Some people don't like tracking it. They feel like it's too overwhelming, but I think it's a good way to not only track your backlog, but also just keep a track of, games that you may have. Sometimes there are these sales and we buy games, especially digitally, that you may not have downloaded, or it's just not on your front page, so you don't see it all the time. So it's a good way to keep a track of that. That's the way I kind of think of it, is keep a track of all the games I have. So just with the categories, the way I just started it was I have red, which is haven't started at all. I have yellow, which is incomplete. So that's a game that whether I played an hour or 10 hours of it, I just put it as incomplete, just so I know that I actually started it and everything like that. And then green, of course, is beaten, meaning I did complete it already. And then in black, I have probably won't beat. Now, this category sounds kind of weird to have in a backlog video, because like, all right, if you're probably not going to beat it, why even put it on your backlog, right? So this number was a lot bigger before. Right now it's only 2, but what I realized was a lot of it was just like certain games that may not necessarily need to be beaten, right? Like certain Pokemon games that you may just want to, trade in between or get certain Pokemon, or the Hyrule Warriors games and stuff like that, where you may just play sometimes just for fun. So I just wanted to put those on here just so I could have it. And then left to beat is pretty much just what I haven't started and what's incomplete subtracted from what I've already beaten. So that's pretty much all the games I have left. And then total games, of course, is everything added up together. So as you can see, I did split it up with, obviously you have the name of the games. Then I divided by platform. So we have like DS, 3DS, Switch, PlayStation, and Xbox. And then I also did a format category, which I thought was very important too, because sometimes you may, depending on your organization skills, obviously physical, you could see it, but sometimes it might be hiding in a desk somewhere or a bin or something you may not know. Digital, obviously, you downloaded it, or maybe you didn't download it yet, and you just, it might be on a different system you may not know. And then I have Game Pass as a third option. Now, in my first backlog video, I did say don't put Game Pass games on your backlog, because games are always coming to Game Pass, and I feel like your backlog is just going to grow. But what I'll say is, I would say specifically games to put on your backlog for game, as far as Game Pass goes, is if you plan to just play it right away, don't put it on your backlog. It doesn't make sense. It's not going to your backlog. You're playing it right now. The other thing is, Xbox first party games don't leave off of Game Pass. So I think those are okay to put on the backlog. So for example, as we can see, like for Game Pass, we have here Dishonored, Death of the Outsider, right? Like that's a game that's not going to leave Game Pass, and I do want to play. Quantum Break, I did beat. It's still on there. Wolfenstein 2, I did beat. So games like that, Ghostwire Tokyo, again, all these are like first party Xbox games that I wanted to play or beat at some point but haven't gotten to, or I did beat them already. So like Doom Eternal, it's first party because of Bethesda and everything, but I haven't started it at all yet. But it's on my backlog because I do plan to complete it. And then of course for progress, the way I sort these, like when I'm picking something to play, right now it's filtered by or sorted by shortest time to beat. So as you can see, it's like green, like dark green, because it's like, okay, these are games you could get in quickly, beat them real quick. Then you have like a lighter shade of green. Then, of course, it gets to like yellowish orange. Then you have like the dark orange. Then you have the darker red. And then, that's those are the games that are going to take the most time. Most of these are large open world games or JRPGs and stuff that take 50, 60, even 100 hours for some. So as of right now, like I said, I've beaten 20 of these games. Now, sometimes I'll take a break from this and then just play games that I really want to play. So like last week I finally played Dishonored just because I know I have time between Persona 3 Reload just came out this weekend, February 2nd. I plan to play that, and I know that's going to take the majority of my time. So I'm just like, let me knock out some of these shorter games that, you know, I could knock out real quick. You know, Dishonored, like I said, I was trying to do Resident Evil 3. Resident Evil 2 down here. It's incomplete. It says only 8 hours, but as of right now, I only have around 2.5 hours into it. But that's pretty much what I'm playing right now. So as far as what I'm trying to go through right now, I'm going to start Persona 3 Reload. But I was trying to finish out like Resident Evil 2 and 3 Remake. You know, they're pretty short, knock them out. And I got them on sale for like $15. Dishonored, I want to finish that series because I did play the first one. I really liked its approach to like stealth and like optional stealth and other things like that. So I think, you know, when it comes to Alan Wake as well, because I beat Quantum Break Control and I want to play Alan Wake 2, so I want to play Alan Wake the first one. It was on sale for like $10 or something. So, you know, as you can see here, it's pretty organized. Yes, it gets overwhelming sometimes, but I do also think like you don't have to look at your backlog like, man, I gotta finish it now. It's, you know, it's just, I kind of use it as a guide of, okay, what do I have? And then if I feel like playing something, like if a new release isn't out yet or I have time in between releases, what can I go into play because I already have it, not just to beat it, but yeah, you know, the satisfaction of being in, but also, you know, I have these great games everybody's telling you about or you spend money on and you want to finish it. Example right here, Final Fantasy Crisis Core. I just got it on Switch because I played Final Fantasy 7 Remake, and Rebirth is about to come out, and I want to play Crisis Core so I can get, you know, the full story on everything with the characters and all that. So that's another game that I'll push to the top of the priority list once I finish Persona 3 or while I'm still playing Persona 3 before Final Fantasy 7 Rebirth comes out. So just so, you know, the backlog can kind of like play into what you're also playing currently. So that's pretty much where I'm at with it. So, you know, like I said, 20 being engaged, 52 to go, but I think I'm doing pretty good. So y'all let me know what are y'all feelings on backlogs? Where are you with your backlog? I'm going to link a copy of this into the description down below just in case anybody wants to you know, check it out for themselves and use it to track their games. But you guys let me know all your thoughts in the comment section below. Leave a like on this video, subscribe if you have not already, and I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.